Musk, the visionary founder of the private space business SpaceX, has been working relentlessly on his Starship, a large next-generation rocket that he thinks could soon deliver humans to the moon and eventually to Mars, ever since he publicly stated his dream of populating Mars. The Starship is designed to travel everywhere, and it must be constantly enhanced to go even further, which is exactly what Elon Musk is doing as he unveils the new 18-meter wide Starship 2.0. Welcome to our channel Tech Tycoons, where you can get the latest information, power-packed with even more insightful content. SpaceX often launches commercial cargo into space for government agencies such as the US military. NASA counts SpaceX as a close launch partner, ferrying supplies and astronauts to the International Space Station. This collaboration is likely to grow much stronger, with SpaceX playing a key role in NASA's missions to the moon and beyond. The corporation now operates the most powerful rocket, the Falcon Heavy, while also owning the Falcon 9, which is one of the most active rockets in use. But the new Starship 2.0 can launch nearly any space cargo, including humans and satellites. Elon Musk has mentioned repeatedly over the years that one of his key goals of the Starship project is to colonize Mars. That's not a small task, considering the proposed plans for 1 million people to be transported to Mars. But you can't simply drop 1 million people on Mars and expect them to survive. As the first step, the surroundings for their arrival have to be prepared, and as an initial step, life support systems, food, tools, and other necessities, tons of cargo are required. No spacecraft can currently transport individuals from Earth to Mars, never alone the many tons of cargo Musk must transport. Many people have already seen the giant rocket's potential while it is still in development, and hopefully, NASA will utilize it to place American astronauts on the moon. It will be used by the Pentagon to transport military cargo around the world in minutes. Astronomers, satellite companies, and aspiring space tourists are all excited about the possibility of drastically lowering the cost of getting to space. The Starship towers are approximately 400 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty when fully stacked. It's also taller than NASA's Saturn V rocket, which launched American astronauts to the moon during the Apollo mission. The Starship is expected to be nearly twice as powerful as the Saturn V and to have a diameter of 30 feet, which is larger than other orbiting vehicles. This will allow for the simultaneous movement of big volumes of material or several individuals. Starship is launched into orbit with the help of a massive rocket booster known as Super Heavy. The two halves of the spacecraft split towards the edge of space as soon as they departed the Earth's atmosphere. The Super Heavy launcher that helps Starship get off the ground returns to land near its launch pad as Starship continues to orbit. The Super Heavy booster, instead of landing, will be caught by a giant tower with mechanical arms, which Musk refers to as chopsticks, and gently landed. The Starship has undergone numerous improvements even before its first orbital test flight. For example, SpaceX has been working on the Raptor rocket engine, which provides propulsion to the Starship. SpaceX is currently developing a version of these engines that provides greater thrust that is easier to manufacture and costs much less compared to current ones. Musk said a complete design overhaul is necessary for the engine that can make a life multiplanetary for the new Raptor. He also announced that the new engine's name would not be Raptor. SpaceX has also revealed that they will increase the number of Raptor engines on the Starship and Super Heavy booster, which will raise the spacecraft's total payload capacity from around 100 tons to over 150 tons. The US Air Force awarded SpaceX $102 million in January to research deploying the spacecraft as a cargo ship that could deliver materials to different regions of the planet in minutes, or for point-to-point transportation. Starship may potentially launch into orbit and re-enter over a specific zone to deliver humanitarian aid or military cargo in a tenth of the time it takes regular military planes. Even before Musk announced the new Starship, the financial implications were mind-boggling. Despite its size and power, the rocket system is less expensive than the Falcon 9, owing to its reusable architecture. Musk has disclosed that Starship flights might cost as little as $2 million per launch, compared to the $62 million every Falcon 9 launch. According to Elon Musk, Starship 2.0 is massive and is up to 8 times bigger than the current version, and will be 18 meters in diameter, double that of the current version. The Starship could lift 300 tons each launch if SpaceX had kept the original size, but this enormous improvement will triple its carrying capacity, of course at the cost of more Raptor engines. This is why SpaceX is aiming to make the Raptor and its successor cheaper and faster to manufacture, as they will soon require a large number of them. Musk wants to bring the price down to around $200,000 per Raptor, far less than the current $2 million price tag. The Sea Dragon, designed by Robert Truax in the 1960s, was the most powerful rocket ever conceived. It stood 150 meters tall and could simultaneously lift 550 tons of payload. However, it was never constructed. This leads us to the reason for Musk's desire for a more powerful version of an already strong rocket to expedite his Mars aspirations. The present Starship, for example, can transport roughly 100 people at once and would take around 10,000 voyages to reach its goal of 1 million colonists. With the Starship 2.0, he could transport between 800 and 1,000 people per trip, drastically reducing the number of journeys required. Not only that, but Musk will also be able to transport heavy equipment such as cranes and bulldozers without having to disassemble and reassemble them. The possibilities are endless, and for someone like Musk, this is only the beginning. If you like this video, make sure to like this video. And also, subscribe to our channel for such insightful technological content. Also, do let us know what you think of the Starship 2.0 in the comments section. See you until we meet next time.